It'll be really rough to do it. I'm going to need a research at -30 to get his people.
No.
His people are well hidden. Chris is making phone calls as you guys are driving around in the. I'm going to guess that you're in the limo right now, unless you want to be in something else. The lady driving the limo doesn't say shit. She's always nervous as shit around the woman with no name because the woman with no name has no fucking filter about killing people and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm looking at my new knife and like really enjoying it.
Yeah. The lady is not even making eye contact with you in the mirror.
Yeah.
So what would you guys like to do? Because apparently Doc Fulton is desperate to take you to the orgy. Let's all go to the orgy. Let's all go to the orgy. Let's all go to the orgy. And then we'll see the doc. Because my shit's rotting off. Anyway, yeah.
I would. Right. Okay. So we're trying to get to France.
Yeah.
Well, we can get there. Just getting into this party, that's rough. The guy is crazy about stones, though. I thought maybe if we found like some kind of rare stone that we could get a hold of to gift to him to get in, maybe.
Ooh, pick a card for a clever thought.
And since we have access to other realms, I was trying to think of where there might be some cool rocks that oh, fuck me.
What do you got?
Hey, Logan, can I try a research roll at a negative?
What did you get for the card?
What do you mean? What card did I get?
When you said, "Oh fuck me."
Oh, I got an appraisal plus 20. It's because
cool. That's perfect.
I then looked at one of my cards that I had from before and was like, oh yeah, it's one that I almost never use. And I was like, shit.
You've got the fucking turn a failed research into a success card, don't you, bitch?
Yeah, I do.
Well, you haven't rolled anything since, so if you want to just play that shit, that's fine.
Okay.
Right, you get a hold of it. Now, you've got his people's number, but out of respect to your better plan, because pretty much saying, hey, I heard you got an orgy coming up. We're a bunch of nobodies. Can we get in on it? Weak sauce. This could be where Elliot failed.
Yeah, I think so too. But now I know how to get a hold of his people, so now that's at least a step up. Now we need to find the rock that he might be interested in.
But where can you find such rocks? I know. Underground. No. Anyway, it all fits together.
We actually could go to the sewers to see if there was anything crazy down there, since it doesn't quite fit into the regular time and space, I don't think. So, well, it could be something.
Maybe the best idea for looking for rare stones.
The limo driver exercises rigid control over her fucking body. Just, dude, she doesn't know where she's going. She's just kind of driving around the city, hoping you guys see something you like. Because nobody tells her shit ever. It shows the lady, and she's got like the seatbelt on a quick release, and it's in with the door, so in case she ever needs to throw herself out of the vehicle, she's ready. She's been practicing.
Tool up, go over to where the disturbance happened and check the sewers around there and see what's going on. Because I do think that their vampires are down there, or whatever the weird gray-skinned creatures are.
Oh, we could take a couple of hours out to do that.
Okay. So we go in tooled up then?
Mm-hmm.
Sir, says the lady chauffeur,
Yes.
which store would you like to go to tool up, sir?
The funny thing is, I think our tooling up is me just grabbing a couple things. Do you guys need anything? I mean, I have a pistol at home, and you guys have
She's
I'm ready to go.
at home, right?
so home, she says.
You guys
Yes.
all you need is a skidding knife before we go, right?
I
I'm
have
good to go
one.
now.
Oh, you have one?
Jesus.
Oh. So we pick up our gear and then we go down. Sound good?
Mhm.
Flashlights and
Will
whatnot.
you be needing this vehicle to take you to the sewers?
Yes.
Sir? Will you be getting a different vehicle back from the
Yes.
sewers? Yes, sir. Good. She drives you guys to your house. You guys get out, go and figure out what kind of shit you want to bring. That's
Steaks.
steaks.
I got a pack of steaks out from the freezer.
All right, you've got
This is just what we need to eat on the way there.
you've got several frozen steaks.
Right. So, you know. Right. Okay. So we go. I
It
make sure
shows
that
Jim trying to take them away from him. Eat those when he does for tonight.
Last time.
He's off. All right, so pretty much all that I am aware of, you guys are still wearing your same clothes. He has 6 frozen steaks, and that's fucking it. That was your tooling up.
I
I
have
grab
a
my pistol
yeah.
and I don't need body armor because I have my box, my weird messenger bag with me.
Great.
I take a gun with me.
Okay.
And I bring lock picks as well and a flashlight.
A flashlight. Wow. Okay, there's one in the group now. Awesome.
Why don't we buy flashlights on the way there?
We have flashlights on telephones also, no?
Oh,
Yeah, but I'd rather
absolutely.
I'd
Yeah.
rather have regular flashlights as well.
I would take
Yeah.
a lance.
Glow sticks.
Give me a luck roll there, Alex, to see if your house just happens to have a
I believe
lantern.
my bedroom actually has.
Oh yeah, shit, it does. You have Coleman lanterns in your fucking bedroom. Right, you take one and go, I'm ready for rumble.
Demons.
Is there anything else you would like to take? Think about it now. Go within real life. You're going into the sewers in real life. What do you need to get in there?
We should wear appropriate clothing.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys all get into shitty clothing that you don't mind trashing.
It could be a grate or something we need to get in, so maybe like some bolt cutters or something.
Tools to get in the grates. Excellent. Take 2 cards there, Matt. Otherwise, it would be
first aid kit.
First aid kit. Good.
Compass.
Good. A compass.
Nice.
Yes, take a card there, Chris. If the compass works underground. It's not going to work underground. It's a great idea. It's not going to work at all. Sorry.
I figured, but
Anything else? Yana, come up with some clever idea of something to take. You don't do a lot of sewer delving, do you, Yana?
Yeah, I need to get on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I've been in too many real-life sewers, and I don't like it. So, right, you guys have gotten your shit together, and away you go. The sewers, if you encounter certain things, is a prestige module.
Uh-oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
We will be killed by a vampire.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. So let's see. Where's my fucking? All right.
Oh, and we always fucking forget rope. Take a bloody rope.
Oh.
How much rope would you like to take, Mister? I get a new card. Go ahead and take your card. How much rope?
At least 50 foot. It's got to be 100 foot rope. Can we do 2 lots of 50?
You can each take like 20 meters of rope or whatever.
Done.
Great. You now have 60 total meters of rope. Everybody's got it like.
We're fucking going somewhere like, oh, why do we have some rope?
Is there any other specialized gear you would like to take? Actually, I'm going to go to restroom. You guys figure out any other specialized gear you'd like to take because the sewers, just to give you a fair warning, are a combination of real sewers and movie sewers. Movie sewers are always ridiculously spacious. They're not in real life. I know that. But there's a lot of the real life hazards in these sewers as well as movie hazards. So I recommend just taking a couple of minutes while I go to the restroom to figure out what else you'd like to take. Because, yeah.
I'll come with ideas.
Do you think sewers smell bad?
Yeah. I don't think. I mean, I suppose there might be areas where like breathing apparatus might come in handy.
Yeah.
Not saying that we want to swim through sewage, but have choices.
Mm.
To get some like a chalk or something you can mark. We're gonna get lost.
Mm.
Right. What clever bits of gear were added while I was gone? And who came up with the ideas?
I'm writing shit down.
I mentioned about maybe getting some kind of like chalk or something that we can mark the walls.
That's card worthy. Take card.
Yeah.
Also make it like a fluorescent one, and then we could take like a black light so we know that's our mark.
Mm.
So it could be like either paint or.
You can get stuff that only you can see with certain kinds of light if you want. And that's worth a card, Chris.
I was saying also, like, not that we want to, but I suppose we could be ending up swimming through sewage. So some kind of breathing apparatus.
Like a scuba gear? Chris loves scubaing. He loves swimming and going scuba diving.
Or even just a snorkel. And not that I really want to go swimming through sewage.
Just imagining sewage snorkel.
Yeah.
So many things wrong with that.
So bad.
So I got this tube, right? Keeps out the bigger pieces of, anyway. Yeah.
I've been swimming in sewage. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, getting back to your house from the sewage systems will be tricky.
Unless we just fucking find the pipe that goes into our house.
That'd be pretty fucked up there.
Fucking Jesus on the toilet.
And comes up and grabs his balls.
So this is the list I have so far. I have a Swiss Army knife, low light goggles, flashlight, some MREs, backpack, 3 large garbage bags, pack of zip ties, hefty gloves, crowbar, jar of Vaseline, and compass.
What's a jar of Vaseline for?
Okay, so what happens if we come across something that's because Vaseline is a lubricant, so we can use it on like hinges. Also, what happens if we have to squeeze through something as well?
Okay.
You never know.
I give a plus 5% contortions for getting lubed up like a Scotsman.
You like doing that to a player.
You guys remember the last time you got lubed up? You died.
Yeah.
So you want the industrial sized jar of Vaseline if you're lubing humans up.
Okay.
Dude, to lube up 3 humans, how much Vaseline do you think that's going to use?
Too much, more than we would need. So I would just bring it for like I originally thought.
Getting your hand through a hole or something rather than a whole body.
Right.
Yeah, but getting lubed up like Scotsman, that is the fucking dream of every cheater.
Right? But I mean,
Okay. Cool. Yana, give me one good idea that nobody else has, and I'll give everybody a fucking refill.
Come
Just
on.
one, and nobody can help her. Just one idea, Yana, of something fucking clever, and I'll give everybody a refill.
Everybody is set everything already.
You can do it. See steam coming out of her ears.
This is called getting players involved whether they want to or not.
Yeah.
Anything.
Anything. No matter how trivial.
Yeah. One good idea. Just one.
I don't know.
Yana. Okay, so you guys head over to where specifically?
I
Because
thought she was gonna be like skinny nice.
Of course.
That's what we need. Is some skinny nice. I there's alligators down there, so we can make boots.
Yay.
okay, where would you like to go to?
I think we're just gonna try and go to a sewer outlet close to where all the shit kicked off.
Happen.
Okay,
Like
the
that.
really shitty part of town.
Pretty much.
Okay, no problem. You guys head over to a shitty part of town because
Our town?
keep in mind different places in the sewer get you different things. Yeah. No problem. You go over there. Give me everybody can try once. I want an insane luck roll. Just insane. Just stupidly insane. Yeah.
Stupidly insane.
Stupidly insane.
Stupidly insane. No.
Wrong way.
Mine is pretty good, but it's not a great or anything crazy.
Come on, Chris. It's all up to you to give me something stupidly insane. No? Okay. It's good luck rolls, though. You find some sewer tunnels that are kind of out of the way and shit. You're using, basically, it's pry bar, crowbar type things to try to pop the top thing because they try to make it so normal people can't get into the sewers because they don't want them down there for some reason. So who wants to, there's not enough room to really help. I need somebody who's strong to pop the top.
I'll have it go.
I'll help you out.
Like I said, there's not really enough room to help.
Oh.
When you mess it up, I will do it.
Chris.
As always.
Chris knocks you over, takes the tool, pops the top, and goes, ha! And hands you back the tool. Right. You guys head into the sewers. Okay. I'm not going to tell you about all the times when you went down the tunnel that was 10 foot long, and then it stopped, and there's nothing else there because nobody gives a fuck. Okay. I'm going to tell you about the tunnels that could be or are. One of the directions is a cave-in. Can it be cleared? You don't know. It'd be actual like mining skill and making reinforcements to not let the rest of the roof collapse and shit.
I did pick up mining skill.
God damn it.
Well, I did it in the
Oh yeah. Or the other way you can go. And some of the tunnels, they're pretty much good for one person at a time. Here's an example of the tunnels in this area. There you go.
Can I roll my mining skill to give me a bit more information on whether or not I think this could be cleared or not?
Yeah.
Skill whoring. Fumble. Yep. What we need to do, collapse more of the tunnel in here.
Explosives will do it. Explosives will clear it.
Many explosives. Thank God that wasn't the roll for clearing it.
Yeah, you know, it'd be like, so you guys come back after resurrecting. Here's your stat differences and shit. It just brought down the shit on you. No, there's no fucking dodge for half damage. Half damage doesn't matter. You're still going to be buried forever.
Where's
So,
you said you had a picture of the tunnel?
yeah. Oh, sorry. Didn't I move the thingamadoodle?
No.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Yep.
Yep.
That's the kind of tunnels you've got there. So it is possible to get all three of you up, but two of you'd have to be really fucking short because the tunnel kind of go like it's like a flying saucer almost from so which concerns all of you. How interconnected is this? But eventually, after going a while, everybody give me smell rolls.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
this
So you
will
should have
be
said that,
nice.
Yana. You should have said
Oh,
that. You did bring that up when he was in the toilet. Like,
yeah,
it's smelly down there. We could bring something for the smell.
Wah,
yeah.
wah,
Oh well.
Too late.
wah, wah.
I did not make my smell roll. I think that might be a good thing.
Yeah,
Oh, I made my smell roll.
it's not a good thing, Yana.
No, I know.
I did not make it.
Yana, you can smell death and decay
Ooh.
from one of the tunnels up ahead. Keep in mind, you're not just going down one tunnel, but I'm not telling you about all the fucking unimportant dead end tunnels. It's like a constant maze down here.
Let's go. There is
By the way,
definitely.
I better say this because I know what you're like. And like, oh, you didn't say it. Obviously, we are marking our way as we go.
Oh, all right. You begin marking your way as you go. No worries at all.
So we know we can get back to where we can be.
Damn you, Alex Kinley. I was just going to say, well, no, that shit's all packed away neatly. Nobody's ever mentioned it. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, you guys head down there, and eventually, now, in addition to that, Yana, in addition to death, you can smell the reek of unwashed bodies, the sharp smell of urine, the heavy smell of shit, and the cloying odor of rot mixed in. And do you guys just want to be walking like we're the biggest badasses in the thing, or are you trying to be sneaky?
I think we should be a bit sneaky.
Yeah.
All right. Now, next question is, since you can pretty much go one person at a in the width. Well, actually, no, it widens out. So everybody, give me stealth rolls. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Go by half.
Yes, got it.
Oh, thank God.
So yes, yes, and yes.
Uh-huh.
It shows you guys going. Oh, and you're using light sources though, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Coleman lantern and shit. That's very unstealthy, but you're not making noise.
You wouldn't put a demon box on your face so you could see in the dark, would you?
No, but yeah, that's why I brought the lantern.
So, right, you're not making noise, but anybody glancing and going, what's that big light moving toward us? That's you guys. No worries.
Yeah, otherwise, we wouldn't be able to see what's there.
Right.
That would not be good.
Well, they'd be able to see, but you'd be like, demons are on my face, and rolling around and hitting your head against the fucking wall until it stopped. Yes, I understand. Eventually, though, you come into a bigger room type thing, and in this room, dead bodies everywhere. All of them have three things in common. Number one, they've all been decapitated, their heads laying nearby. Number two, they've all got a big wooden stake in the general region of their heart. And number three, they all have some sort of big, heavy weapon, one of the awkward type weapons, laying near them as though perhaps they're using it. Most of these people are dressed as superheroes. And I mean, there's some of them have pretty good costumes. Some of them obviously made it themselves badly. But I would say a great majority of the people here have that kind of shit. Now, give me evidence analysis rolls. Lower is better. And give me a forensics roll to know how long they've been dead.
Okay, an evidence analysis roll is nothing special. Forensics, I'll just try. I don't think forensics.
It appears they're all dead, Miss Rough.
Got my forensics. I did not get my evidence analysis.
Okay, so you got forensics?
Yeah.
Dead for about 2 days, judging by the flies and maggots and rats eating them currently. Most of the rats flee when you guys come in. Yana, how do you do on your...
I didn't get forensics, and I did get evidence analysis.
Okay. Did anybody do super on evidence analysis or just basic rolls on evidence analysis?
Pretty good, but not...
I got an evidence analysis, but nothing special.
Okay. Right. You're going to guess whoever did this seemed to do so dispassionately, as though tending to some duty that was neither enjoyable nor distasteful. The heads have been left where they are. No effort at all has been made to arrange the bodies. It looks like your guess is long-bladed weapons and small caliber firearms were employed, and seems to have been a brutal battle. Other than that, with those evidence analysis rolls, the only other thing I'd say is this is in the part of the sewers that is the sewers, and it's only a matter of time before regular sewer workers find these bodies. And finding a mass murder of 40-some people, turns out to be 42 people after you count, will cause the public to lose its fucking mind, basically. Plus, a lot of these superheroes that were killed are legally not adults. They might be like 17, 16 years old type thing, and they were fucking decapitated and staked. So there'll be a big hoopla. And give me spot hidden rolls, by the way. Only those who have seen the video that had the gang fight in it. So if you saw that video, make a spot hidden roll.
I saw it from a distance, I think.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Yeah.
Got it, nothing special.
Anybody else make it?
No.
Cool. Right. You find one of the bodies of one of the, there was a couple of vampires that escaped during the fighting. One of them is here, decapitated, staked. Also, just so you know, leading off of this, it is possible to go somewhere else from here, but it appears that the hole is only a little bit bigger than your head. Hence, a contortions roll would be required to continue through there. Thank God somebody brought the Vaseline. You feel like Scotsman. Scottishness overwhelms you. Oh. So that's the kind of, and there's also like another little chamber here. Turns out not to have anything really exciting in it. If there was any treasure, it's gone, but you're guessing that the kind of people who dress as superheroes spend most of their disposable income on their costumes and other good old geeky paraphernalia.
So hold on a second. There's actually like one of the vampires got staked and killed. And then all these superhero people and kids have been staked as well.
Yep.
Do they have wounds on them? Like vampire wounds?
No, not at all.
So, but, I mean,
so there's like some crazy guy down here that's just slaying them all, thinking they might all be vampires at this point.
Yeah, or that, or they kill each other in the same way.
Your evidence analysis says that everybody who's dead in here was fighting something else or someone else.
Right.
So the vampires and the superhero, or one vampire and the... Oh, by the way, for those who'd seen the video, where's the other vampire? Where's his asshole partner? We don't know. But Chris got that reference. Yeah, so the superheroes and the one vampire apparently joined forces and were defeated by...
Logan, I go up to the vampire.
It lays there as some assembly is required.
Yes, that's fine.
I'll be right back.
I'm going to open up its mouth and its pointed teeth. I want to try and pull them off. I want to see if they're fake.
I want a strength roll lower is better, because this will determine not only how clean you snap it off if you make a super strength roll, but whether it breaks partway down or doesn't come out at all.
I got it, nothing special.
You get one of them okay, and the other one's kind of, you get part of it.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying. I'm just trying.
It's a possible memento, sir.
Huh?
Possible memento.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying. Is it like? I was trying to see if they were fake or not. So did they clip off, or did it like the whole tooth came out?
You got on one of them, the whole tooth came out. The other one, it kind of broke in your hand. You're stronger than the skull, but yeah, they appear it to be real. But you give me a dentistry roll, please.
Damn.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Another way to get a check is if Yana lets you drill one of her teeth.
No.
I will let you try to roll your gun. What? You've got one that you don't need.
We forgot drill at home.
It's just with a fucking wood drill. Come on, hold still, Yana. Yeah.
No.
Once you put the hand up his arm.
Oh, Jesus, that'd be painful. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
You've got 1.5 vampire teeth.
Actually, you know what?
Nope.
I'll pull a steak out.
From the vampire body?
Yeah.
Are you sure you wish to remove the steak?
I think so. I want to see if it's real.
All right.
I'm going to get my sword out though and be ready.
Yana, he starts to put his hand, he takes out a sword. Huh?
I wouldn't do that.
You don't want to skin this thing?
Do it!
Both of you guys take a card. That's fucking brilliant scene. Right, give me a strength roll just for hilarity's sake, Matt.
Ooh, replenish card.
You can do it.
By half.
No problem. He fucking gets the steak out of it. All right, Yana, what do you do? Quick. The steak has been removed from the body. What do you do? Okay, fair enough. The decapitated body lays there and does nothing this round.
I grabbed the head and I put it close to the neck so it's attached.
Okay. Ugh. The body's kind of bloated and shit, and it's got maggots crawling around in it, and the flies are really annoyed that you're messing with it.
Shut up, flies.
Nothing it fails to regenerate and shit. Yeah.
Such a shame. Well.
Well, you can skin it now if you want vampire skin.
You're wishing it was a bit fresher.
Yeah, it's in bad condition, but I can train a bit.
Give me a skinning roll, please. You really wish you'd brought a mask or something. She goes, and, they go, and gas comes out. She's like, Jesus.
Yeah. As we destroy the evidence.
Yeah, this is definitely a horrible thing you're thinking.
And we've got to find a way of trying to work this out anyway, because it maybe not be a good. Well, I don't know. I want to kind of almost say, why is it up to us to get rid of all these things? But where could you put them anyway? I mean, unless there are there like pits, like sewage pits that we can dump them into that they wouldn't be found there, or
so far, no, but who knows? You may find something good, or not.
What? In other words, you want us to get fucking lubed up for your contortions roll, basically?
Well, no, I'm not saying that you have to.
Is that the only way there to go then? Out of all the other places we've been along the way? From in this section, having entered from where you did, that is pretty much it's either that or dig out the cave in. Or you could try to make the contortions thing wider with your mining and stuff. Don't roll it until you bring in a bunch of equipment and stuff like that. Or you could lube up. Yeah, those are pretty much your choices right now. Yeah, the problem with contortions is when you don't get it, you only get fucking stuck.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No.
I agree. However, there is an easy way to deal with it. You simply volunteer the person who's not here right now to get covered in Vaseline and stuffed into a small ass hole.
Are you trying to say that, like, as Chris gets back, you will say, "You've been lubed"?
You could do that.
But you're too funny.
Yes, I could say such a thing. I mean, there's a lot of ways to skin a cat. Don't skin the cat yet, Jan. In this world, so there's other places you could try to get to, blah blah blah. But
I wouldn't mind going back and having a look at the collapsing again. See if I can get a better perspective on it. Maybe
the collapsed one that you rolled a 100 on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna get better. You're gonna kill everybody if you fuck with that. I would rather, if I was you, I would let Yana go fucking figure out her mining skill because your ideas have always been and will always be poisonous.
So to me, it's a great idea.
That's true, but you know,
if Yana wants to roll to see if she can make more sense of it,
sure.
Then that's up to her.
Yana, would you like to go stare at a bunch of rocks and stuff in a tunnel and go?
As my mining doesn't exist.
Well, it's a way to get a check in learning, Yana, and a valuable new skill.
We can try it.
You can try. You never know.
Yeah, let's go there. I will roll. No. I don't know anything.
It's up to the doc to tell you that no, that's stupid and will kill us all using that many explosives in an underground situation, standing in front of it going, we can do it.
We are both then drinking and talking about explosions.
Yeah. What we need is some big explosions.
Yeah. If Chris was naked and lubed up when he came back and you guys were sitting around drinking, that would be a great scene.
With sticks of dynamite.
Joseph holding 2 sticks of dynamite naked. Like, why me? Tell him that's what happened, but it didn't. But pretend it didn't. Tell him.
Okay, Chris, do you want to we'll catch you up on what's happened?
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're standing naked, covered in Vaseline. Me and Yana are sitting there drinking whiskey and playing with sticks of dynamite.
Right. So, am I going first then?
Take a card for an excellent response, Chris. Unfortunately for you, this is not happening. But give me a mining roll as they're asking your opinion on a bunch of rocks filling a tunnel in the obviously caved-in area. God, I hope you make this. Mining roll.
No.
You go, cool. Now, apparently, the only way to continue on from this, having come in at this section, the entrance from the shitty area of downtown, the only way to continue on through the lair of the dead superheroes, if you wish, it would be to contort through a very small hole, or you could try a different plan. But pretty much, you've reached the end of your tether here.
What I'm suggesting is we get big explosions going down here. Big sticks of dynamite, strap them to the mining area, strap them to this hole, make the hole bigger. We'll just knock through that wall there, make it a bigger space. The feng shui will be much better. We could even place maybe a little dining room set over here and maybe a couch along this wall.
So the problem with that, though, is what happens if we set off these explosions and it causes everything to fall in? And what happens if it causes whatever building is above there to fall in on itself as well?
Oh, no, that's fine. That's a load-bearing tunnel up there.
I would rather not risk it. I think it'd be easier if we moved the rocks or we contorted through the hole.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the only guy who could have anything with the moving the rocks has fumbled his roll. So if allowed to put his plan into effect, it will not go well for any of you. But the getting through the hole somehow, or widening the hole, or looping up the dock, or whatever it is you're into, these are all other possibilities. Loop the dock, loop him up.
Mm-hmm.
I could go through and see if I could, if what's on the other side,
and
let you guys know.
If you are good at that.
Kill it. Send it back to hell, Chris.
Okay.
Because it keeps ringing things. A ring, a ring, a ring, a ring. Right. Chris, would you like to strip naked and lube up, or just contort through like a normal person?
For +5, it doesn't seem really worth it.
No, it doesn't to me either. But
it's a +10 maybe.
I'm not very good at this, but I'll do it anyway.
Well, are you stripping down and lubing up, or no? Okay.
No. I got a system +5.
I'm assuming you're taking off all your gear and shit like that, and then they're going to hand it to you through the hole if you make it. Okay.
I have assistant +10.
Wow.
Okay. So you're +15.
Okay. Do you want them to play their assistants on you?
Sure.
Basically, in role-playing terms, they're both doing this.
Nah.
Right. So now you're stuck in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
You live here now.
So do I try again, or like I'm just stuck forever?
You can try again at half, but you're no longer at their +15 thing because they
try and pull him out.
You hold on before you roll, Chris. Right. Each person who would like to try to pull him out can try to support.
Why don't you just push me in instead of pulling me out?
It's up to you.
Push me in.
Well,
I just want a strength check.
Okay, Yana, would you like to try to get a strength check as well?
Yes.
Both of you guys give me strength rolls as you brutalize him. Fortunately, he has regen. Without regen, I'd keep track of his damage.
That's why I was doing it. Any damage I'm going to cause him, it's going to come back in.
Yeah, I was going to say you could almost chop off his arms and pass them to him on the other side. So both of you made your strength rolls?
Yes.
Right, Chris, you're at a +10 to contortions at half. So contortions at half +10. Good luck. Otherwise, you're definitely living it. Oh, thank God.
Yay.
Okay, you managed to pass your very first obstacle. You're all scraped. You sit there for like several rounds waiting for all of your fucking aches and woes to correct themselves. It appears that you need to climb up a fairly decent-sized cliff in order to continue on.
Cliff?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like a pipe thing comes out. Well, actually, no. In this case, it looks like a rough-hewn tunnel of some sort comes out and then it drops to here. And then it was apparently clogged up, except for a small hole that Chris has somehow managed to get through.
Oh, don't bring the rope, you say. We won't need rope, you say. I laugh now.
How far up is it?
It's not too bad. You're not going to die from falling, and that which does not kill you only fucks up your clothes. So they can pass all of your gear to you and shit like that so that you can climb up. But you won't be able to use your rope to get up, although once you're up, it would be a nice thing if you wanted to leave rope for them to climb up. Or you'd say, fuck them, it's just a basic climb roll.
No, that's what I figured. I'd climb and then tie a rope off so they could climb up easy.
Cool. Well, unfortunately, it'll cost you all your rope unless you want to start cutting up the rope, which is fucking hilarious.
Well, once we get to the top, we untie it, and then we continue on with our rope.
But yeah, they're never going to come on this side because they refuse to get lubed up like Scotsmen.
I didn't get lubed up.
You're not Scottish enough.
Oh, okay. Well, I climb up.
Good. Excellent. You continue on. Basically, for you other two, he's going to be gone for a bit. Like after 10 minutes, he doesn't come back, and then time just keeps sifting by. My question for you two is, how long would you like to wait before you begin to worry? Or would you like to do, Chris, stop rocking your foot. There you go. How long would you guys like to wait, or would you like to do something else while you wait as it gets bored? You're bored after 10 minutes. There you go.
Well, I was just going to try a contortion roll anyway, just see if I get through. If I get stuck, I get stuck.
But you may end up dying in that little ass hole.
Yeah.
Sure, go for it. Yana can pass you your gear if you fucking make it.
I can get my shit out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll wait for him then.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do while you're waiting for him? There are many things you could do.
Well, getting rid of the bodies, but we've got nowhere to get rid of them. So
not really. Anything else you'd like to do?
Start clearing away.
I was going to say, with the mining roll, you could start working on. You've got some tools. You don't have the right tools. Like you don't have any heavy hammers. You could go buy some heavy hammers and come back to start working on making the contortions easier. You know, first bonus, no contortions, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Right. You guys wander off, leaving Chris to his fate, and go shopping. You feel better about life. Chris, meanwhile,
let's have a frappuccino. I fancy a frappuccino.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You guys are fine for a while. Chris, you go into so basically it turns out to be a hand or claw, you're not sure, dug tunnels. It's a maze of warrens. From your position here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ways you could go.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Which one is most used?
You look around and give me a tracking roll.
No idea.
Yeah. Tracks would really help you out a lot.
I'll go with number 1.
Okay, going around clockwise. Cool. You begin heading down a tunnel, and eventually the floors get really super slick and slimy. Super ugly.
Okay.
Continue on?
Yeah.
Give me a dex/maneuver roll not to fucking roll around.
Made a 30.
Eventually you get to a place and there's all kinds of rat droppings and bugs and shit like that. It's like a little ecosystem. And give me, okay, you have a choice now. You can either climb down a pretty fucking severe cliff, or you can climb up a pretty decent climb. Not nearly as bad as the climb down was.
I crack a couple glow sticks and toss them down, see if I can see anything.
Yeah, you see the bottom. Holy fuck! Give me a spot hidden roll. What in the actual fuck?
Negative 30.
There's a bunch of skeletons and shit down there, dressed in tatters of clothes, old bones. There's some corpses that look like they've been fed upon by something. There's shits. Imagine somebody going, I do shit art. I like to take some sort of like a leaf blower, but I have it rigged up to blow shit. I'm going to decorate this room every now and then, badly, and shit. And give me a smell roll.
Nope.
Probably doesn't smell good, but you're up above it. Oh. So that's what's down. What's up, you're not sure, but there are rats and stuff that climb up that wall. It's not a straight up and down climb. It's more of a slanty climb, and the rats it's like a little highway of rats and bugs and shit.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my knife and I'm going to cut kind of deeply into my palm, and then I'm going to palm my hands together, wait till I have like a handful of blood, and then throw it down the hole to see if anything comes out after the blood.
That's brilliant. Let me roll to see if anything notices. Take a card for cleverness, by the way. Nothing notices at all. It shows like a sleeping creature, and you're sitting there like poking into a fan with a broomstick and just going and it just keeps sleeping.
Full group. If there are 3 or more players, everyone draw a card.
Hooray! So normally I wouldn't ask you for a decision so quick, but I want to get the other 2 back involved by the time Yana gets back. Chris?
I'll go back and wait for them.
Excellent. Right. Matt, it's all up to you because Yana has no mining skill that she is aware of.
I don't really have much of a mining skill either.
Your expertise in mining is all that will really save you here. Now, since all you're trying to do is widen a hole, preferably without collapsing it onto you, I'm going to give you mining at +10.
Oh, I'll play a +5 card as well.
You're now at a 15 bonus. You can do it. 15. Widen the hole, getting a plus to our contortions. All right. And did you make it under half with that?
Let me double check.
Yeah, if you got 28 or better, I'll give you a +20 on your contortions. Otherwise, you get +10.
Yeah, my money's under 18.
You're at a +10 on your contortions getting through that because the hole is widened enough that you get a little extra bonus, but not so much that the roof has come down.
All right. I'm still not going to really make.
Well, don't forget that +10 could become a +15.
If what?
If you lube up. So Yana, apparently Alex made the hole a bit wider so that everybody's at a +10 on their contortions.
So you're trying to say that if I try and make it even wider, the roof's going to collapse?
It might well do. You're not really sure because you're not even a hobbyist in the miner. You know that generally in mines that they make things like that, like there's a lot of wood things that help keep the ceiling up. You're kind of vaguely aware of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know about struts and stuff, but I'm just.
Yeah, you're thinking you could keep working on it. Oh, Chris, you see that the hole has gotten wider. You're back on the other side of it now.
Okay.
You hear excellent from the other side of the hole. Apparently, the evil spirits have noticed you, Matt.
Demons?
No. Well, I guess it depends on who you ask.
Maybe.
The strange, unholy purple eyes look at you through the hole.
I'm trying to widen the hole.
You've done a good job. I was able to get through with no problem.
Okay. Mildred?
I informed them of what I found. Ta-da!
Go ahead, Mildred. Actually, Yana needs real life informing as she was not here.
So you go down, and then there's a room that has like 6 tunnels that have been clawed out of the rock, going off into the darkness. I went into the first one. They came to a large pit with skeletons in the bottom of it, and then you could also climb up. It's also really slimy.
Nice. What?
Yana, can we hear you? Because I don't know if we can yet.
No.
Yana! Demon.
Do you hear me now?
Yay!
Yeah, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we going to do now? Are we going to explore more?
Well, you've got to make a contortions.
Oh, right.
If you want to get through, or +15 if you want to get lubed up.
I will try it without. I don't have +10, yeah.
Well, yeah, and if you don't have contortions, that will give you a check in learning if you succeed.
Yeah, I will try it.
Everybody's going to get good at contortions. She is fucking stuck forever in there. There's no way to get her out.
Pull her through.
No, she's stuck in there. There's no way. At a fumble, she's done.
We literally.
I have a reroll card.
All right.
You could just start chopping and see what happens, I suppose.
I think like that.
Cut her in half, and then like put her halves back together once you get her on the other side.
Well, keep in mind that enough damage will kill her.
So I mean.
I didn't make it. But
all right, now if Alex, she's kind of stuck, but she's still in the moving stuck. So Alex, you have a choice of either pushing through or pulling her back.
Push through.
All right, then Doc, do you want to help pull her through? It's really super painful. If you guys didn't have regen, you'd all be taking like D6s and shit. So, all right. First, before Yana rolls anything, go ahead and give me your push and pull rolls, please, gentlemen.
I did not make it.
I made it.
I hold her hand.
there.
I believe in you.
He's being a doctor.
You now have a +10 from the tunnel widening and +5 from Alex, so you're at a total of +15. Yana, give me an air fumble, and then live in that tunnel. They'll bring you food and shit. It'll be fun.
I didn't make it again, but it's not a fumble.
So you're still stuck in the tunnel. This sucks, you say. They look totally unhelpful.
Do we try again, or how does it work?
Well, are we allowed to try again, or what?
Well, she could try it half, or what you could do, and this will be super painful for her, is you could try widening the tunnel again without collapsing it. Keep in mind though that you may literally pinch her in half. Oh, well, I'm just giving you options here. Otherwise, if she fails at half, then you're probably going to need to start widening the tunnel. But you might be able to widen it a bit more without collapsing it. Then again, maybe it'll collapse on her. We don't know. You're doing some dangerous, insane shit right now. Of course, if she'd lubed up, she probably wouldn't have made it either. But
yeah, so shut up.
So,
can they help me?
Yes, both of you guys roll to support with strength, and if they make it, then you're at half plus 5 plus 5. Yeah, plus 10 for the thing. That's still. So, Chris, do you make it? Focus, Chris.
No.
You anti-support, don't you?
Yes, I do.
All right, so she's at -5, so your total with all the bonuses and penalties is you're at half plus 5%. Because Chris is trying to push, and so is Matt.
Yeah, that's not great.
Really. That's not great. It's not ideal, as they say.
Oh, I'm great at this.
Apparently that works, though.
Yeah.
So now you're through, and Chris looks really surprised, and he goes, "I thought you were going back." So, right, and then Matt, the last person there, passes his gear through. So now, Matt, you're at what's called the conundrum. If you pass your gear through, but you're unable to make it through, then you have no gear. But if you leave your gear here and go through and make it through, then you have no gear. Or you put your gear through and hope to make.
I'll put my gear through first, because even if I can't make it through, they'll have my gear.
That's true. They can keep it in remembrance of you.
Question: What are your guys' cards like?
There you go.
Because I've got a replenish and a limited retrieve.
Ooh.
So I have it keeps going, limited retrieve, whole card, clogging greed.
You could whole card your clogging greed now and then replenish and shit. How's Yana's cards?
I have nothing really. I have negate and assistant plus d6 damage and grab of plus 20.
Okay, should we do that?
Yeah, okay.
Clogging green. I'll play the. I'm going to just put down a limited retrieve, because I'll limit retrieve the replenish back.
Cool.
Brilliant. Unusual skill hobbyist. Permanent skill increase. Any writing skill below 30% gets a permanent plus 10%. Does not include languages. That is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Play that.
I'm going to limited retrieve it.
I limited retrieve the, well, he still has the replenish card, I think.
Plus 10% on any write-in skill? That's much better than... Yep.
I have a retrieve as well, actually.
You want to retrieve it again?
Well, that's a full retrieve. That might be a bit...
I also have a retrieve.
What, a full retrieve or a limited?
I have full.
God damn.
Oh, wow. I learned a full retrieve, I should say, for... because you can use that on postcards.
Yeah.
So I'll play these unusual skill hobbyists.